today's my 82nd birthday. I got these brand new sunglasses, which I know look smart. And I'm here to tell you that dengue is not for the weak at all. Dengue requires strength. And I didn't have any strength. All I wanted to do was sleep. So, should I tell you how I got here?
And in the middle of Mom's battle with dengue fever, Bali was hit with one of the worst storms on record in decades. This week, you may have seen Bali was struck with devastating flash floods. Relentless rains are pushing rivers over their banks, swallowing homes and turning roads into rivers. Lives are tragically lost and countless families are forced to flee to temporary shelters. And it wasn't only the people who were displaced, even animal shelters were flooded, leaving rescue dogs and cats and wildlife in urgent need. Authorities have said the fatalities so far are at 14, with some still missing. And in the midst of all this, the rains still keep coming, and it's very rare for this time of year. September is usually one of the driest months, along with July and August. The ground is still soaked, rivers still remain swollen, and recovery still feels like it's only just the beginning. It's able to put together some of the incredible efforts from the NGOs and local communities who are stepping up for relief. Please find some of these groups in my description and also in the pinned comment. I had a viewer ask if they should bring supplies when they come to Bali, and here's my advice. If you already have things at home like clothes, linens, or small essentials, and you want to bring them, do it. They'll be put to good use. But if you're planning to buy something specifically for a donation, please buy it here in Bali. That way you're not just helping families in need, you're also supporting local businesses and shops that have been hit hard by the disaster.
Mereka tidak punya obat, alas tidur, peralatan masak, maupun kebutuhan dasar lainnya. Disinilah
Okay, so it all began a week ago last Monday. Today's Wednesday, the following Wednesday. The 17th, my birthday, 82nd. Anyway, and that Monday, I started to feel terrible, but didn't know why. And I thought I had the flu. And then that night, I laid in bed, my teeth chattering. I couldn't get warm. My whole body was convulsing back and forth. I got up and I found my bathrobe. I put that on, and I kept thinking, I got to get warm, and I couldn't get warm. Then the next day, which was Tuesday, which is the day of all the rains and all, I just slept right through it, not knowing anything at all, just knowing I was too tired to care about the rain coming at me. I just laid in bed and slept. And then on Wednesday morning, my neighbor told Debbie to go maybe bring the doctor back. And then they tested me and they found out that I had dengue. And so I had 2 bags of saline solution and a bag of vitamins to see if I could get better. But I couldn't eat at all. I just was nauseous. And I just wanted to sleep. And I wrote down some of my symptoms. Besides tiredness and sleepy, loss of appetite. I had, my daughter kept saying, you need to eat. And all I could think of was throwing up, which I guess I did. I was very, very nauseous. And I had acid reflux, and I just couldn't function at all. And that went on for a couple of days, and the test results showed that one of the dengue test results showed that your white blood cells go away. And I'd always learned in school that if you're sick, your white blood cell count goes up to combat the virus or whatever infliction is going on within the body. And here the opposite was going on. And white blood cells were dropping and precipitously. And they told me if I didn't get better, I was going to have to go to the hospital. The doctors kept telling me that I needed protein. And I read where almonds had a lot of protein. So I started eating almonds, even though I didn't want to. And I still had no appetite. I was forcing almonds down me just for their protein. And the other problem I had was trying to keep enough liquid inside of me, because I had dry mouth from I don't know what. They had given me a bunch of medication, and I think I had an allergic reaction to it or something. Because I have low blood pressure to begin with, every time I got up, my head would spin. So Debbie would come over and walk me around, trying to get me to walk around and instead of shuffling like an old lady. And then she read on the internet that if you do this before you stand up, theoretically your blood pressure goes up. And so that helped, because every time I got up, it was just a swirl of my head was just like
Dizzy. Dizzy.
very, very dizzy. We had a lady come to the house to do a drip of vitamins, and that really helped. Because it was just all B vitamins and I don't know, some other stuff to curb my not nauseous, to curb the acid reflux. And so the drip helped.
Because she added something to line her stomach as well.
Right. I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, it worked. So I started to turn around, and I was having blood withdrawals about every other day to change and see if my white blood cells were gaining.
And to also check your platelets too, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And to see if they were gaining the number that had to be.
It was increasing.
Because at one point, the lowest, they were like 2,000, and normal is like
5,000.
Yeah, 5,000. So then all of a sudden, 3 days ago, I woke up and I could eat again. Out of nowhere, just like a miracle, I could eat again. And Debbie had made me some egg and vegetables, and boy, it tasted good, because I haven't been able to eat anything. I couldn't even eat dry toast, because it just had a terrible taste. And Debbie made applesauce, so I had that.
And chicken soup.
And a lot of chicken soup. All I wanted was the broth, but she made me eat the chicken in the broth.
So we needed to make sure she had nutrients in her.
And the different doctors that came, they were all great. The last doctor that came, and when he walked in, I said, "How old are you?" And he laughed. I said,
Wait, no, wait. What did you say, Mom?
I did. I
You
said,
said, how old are you? 15?
Yeah. And he laughed, and he said, no, he was 36. But I swear to God, he looked 15. And he told me he had dengue, and it took him a month to get over it.
At 36.
At 36.
Yeah.
And here I am how old am I? 82. And at 82, it's taking me 10 days to get over it. Something like that. I just know that once you get it, you never, ever, ever want to experience it again. Ever. And at the first sign of sleepiness and you can't get your act together, first thing you do is get the doctor to make a visit,
Get a test.
get a blood test, get those bags of saline solution in your body, and
Try to nip it in the bud in the beginning.
right,
Yeah.
and hunker down.
Because the sooner you find out you have it, the sooner you can recover. If you don't know you have it for 2 or 3 days, it's going to take you a lot longer to recover.
And I'm here to say it's taken a lot longer.
But we have the doctor on WhatsApp, and he makes house calls.
I am really grateful that I have the support of my daughter, who has taken excellent care of me. I have the support of my friends who are calling, texting me to find out how I am on a daily basis, how I have the support of my 2 adoptive nieces. I have the support of my cousin Ken, who without his help, I don't know, he's always there for me. And I'm very, very grateful for him for that. My neighbors are perfect. They're here all the time. What can we do for you? What do you need? Let me get it for you. And you can't get better than that, than your friends and your family wanting to support me and help me get over this and get onto the other side. And for that, I'm very, very grateful. So with that, I'm going to say, so now that I'm on the mend, and I've got my special 82-year-old glasses on, let's wait and see what happens next on my joyful ride in Bali.
What are you doing, Mama? What are you doing, Bolo? Are you in trouble? Come on, let's go. Let's go down. Let's go down.
Living in Bali has been good to us. Retired life here often feels like paradise, but it's not always sunshine and rainbows. This week showed us just how fragile things can be. The good news is Mom is slowly getting better, and Bali too will heal. But it will take all of us, residents, visitors, neighbors, and friends, to make sure the island's future is safer, healthier, and more resilient. Paradise isn't perfect, but it's worth protecting. Before I wrap up, I just want to say thank you, truly, for every well-wish, every prayer, every message of concern, and every story you shared with us. We feel it. It means more than we can put into words. In moments like these, we're reminded that community doesn't stop at geography. It's all of you, wherever you are, showing up with kindness. We don't exist without you, and we're so grateful you're here, walking this journey with us. From our family here in Bali, thank you for caring, thank you for supporting, and thank you for being a part of this. Love to you all.
My very favorite Robert Redford movie, well, actually there are several of them, but the one that I never, ever, ever tire of watching is 3 Days of the Condor. And it was made in '76, and its premise is oil and what America does to make sure that there's enough oil to go around for the consumer. And that is still going on today, making sure that there's still enough oil for the consumer. Very ironic. Another one of his great movies was Downhill Racer, beside the Sting and Butch Cassidy, which he's known for. But 3 Days of the Condor is just a spectacular movie with a cast that has Faye Dunaway himself and Jason Robards Jr. No, I can't remember the other person's name. Anyway, it's a good film. Check it out.